Hello, my name is Daniel Rogers with Duotech Services. I want to talk to you a little bit today about what Duotech Services does on the software side. Now, something that comes up quite often when you're working with embedded systems is the requirement to have a driver. Well, what's a driver? Well, first let's talk about what's a kernel. Well, when it comes to software and operating systems, you have to go from your layer of software, and in your software, this is what you would have when you talk about applications, apps on the phone, what you use for your word processing. Those are things that would be your software layer. Then you have, over here, you've got your CPU, which does the actual processing for the system, and then you have your memory. And your memory is what stores all that, the temporary things that are out there. And then here you have your devices. Your devices are things that you would connect to your system in order to utilize them. They would be things like your keyboard, your mouse, your video card. It would be the adapter to your display. If you have your phone, there's a device driver that connects the camera to the operating system. In this case, it's Android, but it could be iOS. There are device drivers underlying there. Now, what's the glue? What the drivers to what? What's going on there? Well, in between all of this, you have your kernel. Now, your kernel, if you would, is just the underpinnings of what is your operating system. Now, your operating system is what you would refer to as, you're talking about Mac OS X, Microsoft Windows, Linux in its various flavors, whether it be Ubuntu, Debian, SUSE, Fedora, Red Hat, Arch. Those would be what you would refer to as your operating system. And those have kernels. There are different kinds of kernels when it comes to your Unix type kernels. You have your monolithic and your hybrid kernels, Windows, and your microkernels and things like that. But if you want to go from a device to the kernel, you need a driver. You need that intimate knowledge of how your system works in order to move from your device to your kernel. And this driver here is what makes that possible. It's that translation layer. Here at Duotech Services, our software folks have an extensive level of experience when it comes to writing device drivers, whether it be for systems with high performance vector processors to offload to, or FPGA systems, or you're dealing with something like an embedded system where you need a device driver in order to let your embedded OS operate with that piece of hardware. If you have an opportunity, visit us at duotechservices.com, follow us on Twitter, contact our folks over here doing software work, and see how we can help you.